What's up, Bronx Arts? Today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. I am Brandon Howard.
And I am Mr. Canuel. Happy Wednesday morning to everyone. Brandon is back. I'm back. You're back. Welcome back. Let's get this party started, huh? Brandon, what is our first announcement?
So, everybody, our first announcement is send Mr. McCabe your videos of you dancing to the Friday song. We want to get an awesome video of as many scholars and teachers dancing for one Epic Friday video. And also remember, it's Friday by Rebecca Black. All submissions should be in by today, Wednesday the 17th.
Yes, that is today. Also, today is last call for original art pieces showing off your vision for how COVID 19 has affected you, how your community has been affected over the last couple of months, or just representing your community in some sort of way, representing you and your experience in COVID or your community. Remember, that is due today to Miss Tui. Today is the 17th, so you got to get that in. Remember, there are top prizes. Good luck. Can't wait to see what you've created.
And now for our third announcement, we have exactly 6 days of school left, but be sure that you're completing all of your work in all of your classes. Remember, work completion is 30% of your grade and can make a huge impact on your final grade for the fourth quarter.
And that's right. Make sure you're completing that. Reach out to your teachers. We only have a couple of days left before we have to shut down the grade book, so to speak. So get your work in and reach out to your teachers. And now it is time for my favorite segment, Good News. Brandon, tell me some good news.
Good news, good news, good news. Okay, so my good news is yesterday my mom went to Target and she brought me something. She brought me Uno, but not just any regular Uno, Uno Flip. So with the Uno Flip cards, there's a light side, which you guys know, the original, and then there's a dark side. The dark side has just harder penalties, so the game just gets harder and harder as you go. And yeah.
That's very interesting. It seems like a fun game to be playing with your family while you're being quarantined indoors. Got to stay inside if it starts to rain one day. That sounds like a new invention on an old game that we all enjoy. So that's pretty cool. My good news is that this weekend my family will be adopting a dog. I'm super excited about that. I'm a dog person. I sort of married into two cats, which is very interesting. But yeah. Also, some other good news that I'm excited for the dog, don't get me wrong. Some other good news that I read about today was that in Virginia, there's an aviation company called Wings, and they are a drone company, and they are actually going to start delivering books to students of a county in Virginia. Over 600 students will be served. But these students who can't necessarily get to the library because of COVID-19 and quarantine and just social distancing, and of course, like things like the library have been shut down, now this company is swooping in, so to speak, and delivering books to these scholars, which is a really cool idea so that we can continue our reading. We've talked about that in the last couple of Lights Up. Let's continue our reading. Summer is coming up. Good time to grab a nice book, sit outside, right outside wherever you can, social distancing, and enjoy a good read. So that is my good news. Now we are going into the Black Lives Matter segment. Now we talked a little bit to Brandon on Monday. So I just want to say a few things very quickly that no matter what you're feeling about the Black Lives Matter movement, no matter what you're feeling about the protests, the riots, the looting, no matter what you're feeling about the politics, no matter what you're feeling about the government or the country right now, the last thing that you want to do is stay silent, Bronx Arts. The thing that you want to do most of is get your voice heard. No matter what your perspective is, you want to make sure that your voice is heard and it is shared. That said, don't stop listening to others. Okay? This is a conversation. Okay? We are going to get progress by making sure that we are talking, making sure that our voices are heard, maybe creating, making sure that our art is heard and seen, but also we want to be sure that we are listening to others. Let's listen to our brothers and sisters, so that we make sure that we are getting the full scope of everything, and we are sharing in this fight. Okay, so those are the two things: share your voice and listen to other voices. So in terms of what is happening right now, let's make sure we do those two things and then keep pushing until change starts to happen. What's our next segment?
And now it's time for the Scholar segment. Next Tuesday, June 23rd, instead of having class, we will be doing an all-school online challenge of Escape the Room! And your advisory assignments for today, you will notice a survey that must be turned in as soon as possible. They will be done virtually. Just like any escape room, you will work in teams to find and use clues. Put the clues together to successfully escape your virtual room.
Yes, as I mentioned yesterday, we've had some examples in our teacher meetings, so this is going to be awesome. This is a fun way to end the year. I'm really looking forward to it. Now it is time for the riddle. Yesterday's riddle was, why would a man living in New York not be buried in Chicago? Well, there's a very simple answer. You don't bury the living. If he's living in New York City, why would you bury him? You don't bury people that are still living.
So corny.
I know, it's a little corny. But that is the answers to the riddle. Some of you got it, some of you didn't. And now it is time for Guess the Scholar, which a lot of people did not get. Tell us about the Guess the Scholar, Brandon.
Guess the Scholar, everybody. Yesterday's clues were, I'm in 7th grade, I'm a dancer, I've been dancing since I was 3, I'm in Lorraine Hansberry, and I'm from Parkchester. So the answer was Araya Marrero.
Yeah, she happened to be yesterday's host as well. See? Some of you are not getting the very clear clues we are putting out there. That is all for us today. Make sure that you are completing your assignments, complete your advisory assignments so we can prepare for next week. Brandon, final words?
Final words, everybody. Nothing much, just stay clean. Make sure you have fun. And yeah, y'all still need to let me know which one y'all like. Netflix or Hulu? Pick Netflix.
I think I would go Netflix. With that said, Bronx Arts, have a great day. We miss you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.